Hi, this is Joe from Diggin Minnesota, and today I'm going to go through a bunch of the stuff that I have found with my MX Sport by Whites. I am from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Most of the ground here is still frozen, but depending on the way that the sunlight hits the ground, a lot of the vacant lots that I've already searched are becoming unthawed. And it's raining today, so it's going to be a lot better tomorrow. Anyways, I want to go through quickly, in about 15 minutes, all the stuff that I found in the past 2 weeks. And this is the first 2 weeks that I've used the MX Sport. This video isn't necessarily for the expert, but the expert can watch. This is for the person that's still starting out and just getting started. I want to say a couple things, and I'm going to reiterate it through this whole video. No site is ever dug out. You can go through a site with your new machine and think that you found everything that you can find, and you haven't. A lot of times you'll miss a lot of stuff, whether you're going too fast or you're just not paying attention, or you get mixed signals, or you just haven't pulled enough of the tertiary signals out of the way to find those deeper signals. Whatever the case, I'm not saying you're a bad detectorist. It just is what it is. So let's go through these things pretty quickly, and then you can get back to digging. So, this is just with the MX Sport. 2 weeks. My best finds. I have a lot of clad coins. I had a lot of clad quarters. I use the quarters. I don't really use the dimes, pennies, and nickels. I save those for other things. Parts to my machines, spending money, and now that I understand it, a learning technique, save your clad coins for when you want to invest it. Turn your clad into something investable. So turn your clad into old coins. Go to a coin shop, or actually first, go wash your coins with a tumbler. Learn how to use a tumbler. You're going to need some sort of cleaning agent, i.e. possibly limestone or coral rock. Take your coins, put them in a tumbler, add the coral or limestone rock, add a little bit of water, and go to town. Clean your coins, take those, cash them in at the bank or wherever you cash them in at, and then put that into collectible coins, silver, whatever. Okay, that's my little spiel on that. I want to talk to you about the MX Sport today by Whites. I just bought this machine week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. It's working out nicely for me. First find I ever found, nice aluminum bracelet. Okay, not the best thing you want to find, not the most awesome thing you want to find. Good indication of what this machine can do. I found this on a site that I've already dug twice. There's a bunch of other things that I dug on the same site that I'll get to later. Cool thing I found, Watkins cold cream glass jar, 1930s through 40s. The only reason I found it because it still had the Watkins cold cream lid on it. I found that the same site that I found my gold plated bracelet. The reason I know it's gold plated, it read low gold on the machine. It has a gold tinge to it. You'll know these things after a while. I also found the silver plate spoon. Not much silver is left on it, but if you look at the backing, right next to where the spoon meets the handle, you'll be able to find the maker's mark or whatever writing, and it says silver plate. So a silver plated spoon. Now the thing about silver plate is they used silver coins to plate their spoons. So wish I would have had all those silver coins that they used to plate their spoons. Anyways, also found on that site the Jesus pendant. Okay, I found the Jesus pendant. Same site I found silver plate spoon, gold plated bracelet, Waka's cold cream jar, and a bunch of these wheat pennies. Now all of them. Okay. Next thing I found on a different site was a sweet silver cross with gemstones. Okay? That was a site that I didn't even know about, I don't think. I don't even think it was around when I was first digging. I might have torn down the house, and then I came by this spring and I found it. It was only an inch down. Not even more than an inch. So, really check what you're digging. Dig everything. Okay? Now I found this peace cross. Nickel plated. Nickel, silver plate, probably. Found that. The same site that I found the 1943 S Merc dime. I found that yesterday. I found these two things yesterday. Okay? Also found a bunch of wheat pennies, a 1919 and a bunch of other ones. So, this goes to show no place is digged up. Also found this bronze piece of ornate metal. I found this copper drawer handle on another vacant lot. I found this Tootsie Toy piece, vacant lot. I found this bottle opener. I can tell it's a bottle opener because it's got this little lip on it. The same side, I found the cheapo bracelet. And what else did I find on there? Oh yeah, this gold gilt hairpiece. This is the second one I found. This is a full gold gilt hairpiece. I found another one last year, close to where I found this on another lot. Not the same place, but still cool. I didn't know what the other one was until I found this one, and I held this up to the light, and I figured out it's a whole design. Okay. Now this ain't that cool. It's just a Embassy Suites key. Embassy Suites was founded in 1984, but still cool because they don't make keys like this anymore. So it's vintage. Okay. Tootsie Toy pieces. All right. Another cool find. I found this. Sorry. Let me zoom in on this. It's called the Cheyenne Kid. Okay? 1930 through 40 TV show. Probably off of a butt plate for a butt of a toy gun. So, another cool piece. $1942, 20 centimes. French coin. German occupation. Last season, I found a 1943 1 franc from France. 20 centimes from France. Both probably German occupation. I like finding that old World War II stuff. A lot of my ancestors fought in World War II. Vintage lipstick case found on the same site as the cheapo bracelet and the gold gilt hairpiece. So today I can tell you it wasn't a great day. Okay, I found this on the old Boy Scout camp. I went out there just quickly, but it's some kind of plate. And then I found like 20 cents in clad coins. It's alright, I'll take it all. You know, every day ain't gonna be silver and gold. You use those days to say, what did I do? Go slower, choose your sites better, whatever. Whatever you can do to make your digging experience better is awesome. Another cool find that I found yesterday, the same site I found the Merc dime, is a vintage San Francisco Giants pin. The reason I know that is vintage is because it doesn't have the plastic on it. A lot of the new pins will have plastic on there. This is an old vintage piece, probably from anywhere from the 60s to the 80s. They just don't make them anything like they used to anymore. So, another cool thing I like to find, Canadian coins. Last year, I found an 1899 silver 5-cent piece. A lot of old Canadian coins. Just really great finds. Go out there and have fun. Remember, this is just a hobby. If you're planning on getting rich off of this stuff, you need to get into another line of business. This ain't about getting rich. This is a long-term investment. The better you get at it, the more you read, the more you do your research, the more you dig, the more you know, the better your finds. And dig everything when you're first starting. Like I said, this video isn't for the expert per se. It's for the person that's just starting out. I found after watching videos and reading that people tend to forget about the new guy. The new guy needs to learn that when you first go out, yeah, you're going to find cheap stuff like this. But then you're going to start finding stuff like this, and like this, and like this. Okay? But every cool thing you find, you add to your collection. Go home and clean it up. You know, put it in a showcase if you want. Put it in a bucket. Put it in a box. Whatever you put it, just don't forget about it. Remember those signals. Remember the VDI signals. Okay, so important. You can't always write everything down. My wife used to say, why don't you write all these signals down? Well, you can't go and look at your notebook every time you find something. What you can do, though, is pick out a generality and then place your finds throughout that spectrum. Whatever machine you use, whether it's a MX Sport, whether it's a Garrett, whether it's a Mine Lab, whether it's a Tesoro, or whatever you want to call it, whatever it is, just go out there and learn that mental learning technique where you just know each signal. And the more you dig, the more you're going to learn that signal. So like I said, dig everything. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Like it if you like it. Don't like it if you don't want to. If you don't, like it anyways. I just have so much fun watching other channels. I have so much fun digging. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Thank you, and happy digging. Fill your holes, pick up your trash, and don't forget, have fun.